from beating up on each other, broken wings, you know, injuries from them pecking each other. Because every time you hear blah like that, that's usually chicken. That's usually chickens biting each other. The only thing you got to watch out though is when you put your hands down, move fast, because when a chicken gets you right here with the beak, you'll know. And King Drumstick got me like twice last year. Yeah, his air, he doesn't seem to be quite as nasty as, it was Golden Crispy and King Drumstick that were the nasty ones last year. They were the ones that were just beating on everybody. And then there was one more, but he lost dominance. We'll call him Chicken Hood. So, and then Sir Chicken a Lot. Well, Sir Chicken a Lot was just with the ladies all the time, I think. You know, I don't trust any of these chickens. They're all kind of shifty if you really think about it. But anyway, the good news is that, yeah, that's to get the water off the ground so that all the chips don't end up in the water. Because again, they bump it around. I think we need bigger watering containers. They're, even in this heat, they're still about twice a day. By the end of the day, see, that's what happens with water too. Normally I flip them over when I get to the, let me back this one up a bit. Yeah, I'm just gonna let that air out a bit before I put the chips down. But yeah, they're drinking, I'll come back out around 4, check them out, fill them up. But they're drinking, where did all these came from? I didn't know that, did I? Okay, and then, my squirrel defenses. You're probably wondering what my squirrel defenses are. Just understand this. If you have anything other than metal for your feed, squirrels will get in there. Chipmunks are going to be the first ones through. They're always the first ones through, those buggers. I don't know how they do it, but they do it. I'm just going to close this. Hey, chickens! You guys just chilling out here? Oh yeah. Everybody looking good? Yeah. And don't you be doing your chicken stuff. I'm watching you, chickens. Hey, come get some water. Yeah, come get your water. Let's see if they can. I already gave you food. You're gonna have the water. Hey, chickens. Chickens. So rooster, 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 hen, rooster. That's a hen. That was a rooster. That's a rooster. Yeah, so let's see how many roosters I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 so far. Okay, so there's 6 there. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 roosters. Holy jeez. 15. But he's not doing well though. 15 roosters. Holy jeez. Oh, is there more birds behind there? There should be 30 some odd birds here. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them over there. I can't see them. What is that at? 15? 15, 16. So 17 was last year. 16 roosters this year. Well, first count so. And they're not all kicking each other in the head. Guys, I already fed you. Yeah, don't gawk at me like that. It's rude. Yeah. These birds are probably the tamest chickens I've ever had. Like, they just follow me everywhere. Here, chickens. Watch this. Here, chickens. Here, chickens. They'll all come in. You guys drinking? Eh? Here, chickens. When I come back this afternoon and say that there, give them an hour or two to, because like if you feed them too much, they'll end up like the crippled one there. What you're supposed to do is feed them in the morning, feed them in the evening. Yes, they go insanely hungry overnight, but you got to give them a chance to digest properly, or they all end up crippled like that. You know what I mean? So we're going to be taking care of that one the next day or so. It's like we thought, well, maybe he might get better. Wash my hands a bit. But usually once they start to limp and then one leg goes, then the other leg goes, but like he can still hobble. Like, I mean, I'll find him all over the yard. It's just it takes him a half an hour to move from one side to the other. So I usually just pick him up and that. So we're probably going to kill him this week and then clean him up, and not sure what we're going to do because it's a lot of investment in the bird, right? So the other thing I wanted to do was get it's so hot and I don't want to mess with that today, but I got any. Holy geez, my grapevines are all the way up there. Okay, that's good. I'm trying to get my grapevines to take over the weeds. But I got grapevine out to here. There's the edge of my grapevine. Oh, good. Kill all the weeds. There we go. So anyway, I'm gonna go back in now. It's soaking wet. So I'll let that air out for till this evening, and then when I go do their water again around 4 o'clock or whatever, they still got lots between now and then. My back tires getting low. See, it's so hot, even the tires are going low if you don't. I gotta do that on my bike too. I was gonna go back in the bush and cut some wood today, and I got to, but it's just like I have to rest my body a bit too. Like I'm completely soaked, guys. It's like 30.2. Oh, shock to the system. The camera's about to fog up, I can guarantee you. But that's chicken coop cleaning. Try to do it once a week, but I missed a week, so. But the birds are all doing good. We've only lost one so far, knock wood. Usually when you lose them fairly early on, right? Chainsaw boots to deal with chickens, because you just never know. You just never know what a chicken's gonna do. You can't trust a chicken. Oh God! Come in here with the air conditioning, and my back is soaking wet. Like it's just like somebody threw glasses of water on me, guys. That's how hot it is out there. No wonder those birds aren't moving around a lot. They're like, it's too damn hot to rush the feeder. That's why the buggers try to ride my foot to the feeder all the time. They're just lazy. Yeah, that's what it is. They're rude. But it is funny, like when you got the can in your hand and they're trying to ride your foot to the feeder. Like you'll see one like, come on, let's go. You know, it's like, no, you're gonna work for your food. You're gonna walk to the feeder. You know. But maybe that's a sign of chicken intelligence. Why walk to the feeder when I could ride my master's foot to the feeder? I don't know. I'll have to ask them. So I got my phone. Maybe that stinking thing over there. Nasty habit. My pa smokes, I don't. My pa, my sister, and my brother smoke. I wish they didn't, but they do. Yeah, my mom smoked right up to the end. That's what pretty much did her in, so. Well, what do you do, right? You go clean your chicken coop. You recoup the poop. And then you come in and you make some cool down while you're dripping with sweat. So I gotta cool down a bit before I can even sit in the chair. I gotta change shirts. I'm soaked. And I was up there, what, half an hour, 45 minutes? You know, like I'd clean the coop faster if I wasn't yakking away, but you know, I'm trying to take it easy today. So yeah, I was out there about 45 minutes or whatever, half an hour or whatever it was. Oh, I see a chicken going inside to inspect.